and we are just getting started. Come on in and hang out with us. We're only going to be here for a few minutes, and this big open space right here, best seats in the house, so slide on in. Come on all the way up to the roots of the tree of life. You'll have these birds flying right over the tops of your heads. My name is Caitlin. I'm joined by Taylor and Brad, and then out in the crowd with all of you, we have Melissa and Keegan. And then the two stars of our show. Can anyone tell me? You can just shout it out. What kind of birds are these? Macaws, parrots, both are correct answers. Macaws are a type of parrot, and we have two green-winged macaws specifically joining us right now. Yeah, we love it. Their names are Paris and Chowder, and they just joined us from a half a mile away. I'm sure you noticed they're getting lots of yummy treats out here, and that is because we use positive reinforcement when we train our birds. It just simply means that they do something that we like, they get something that they like in return. It's our way of saying thank you for coming out here because we don't speak their language and they don't speak ours. So this is how we let them know they did the correct behavior, and then hopefully they'll want to do it again and again in the future. Now, we know that these two birds are very beautiful and we love working with them every single day, but we also love going home without them at the end of our workday. And that's because parrots just like this can make some of the most challenging pets out there. The number one complaint that we hear when people choose to bring them into their home as a pet is their loud voices. These two are being deceptively quiet right now, but they are so incredibly loud. You'll probably hear very shortly just how loud some of these birds can be, and they're screaming off and on all day long. They also have some very large, very destructive beaks that do constantly grow, and they wear them down by chewing on things, so they destroy lots of things, and they can live a really long time too. Decades is not unheard of for them, so they are a lifelong commitment, and that's why we always recommend coming to places like Disney's Animal Kingdom. Get your parrot fix, but keeping your homes parrot-free.
Welcome back,
now,
Say.
if you are just joining us or just walking by, this is Winged Encounters. Our favorite part hasn't even happened yet, so definitely stick around and keep those phones and cameras out as well. Now, I mentioned that Paris and Chowder here are two green-winged macaws, which is just one of 8 species of macaw that we get to work with every single day. Now, many macaw species are struggling out in the wild due to things like the illegal pet trade. Deforestation is also leading to their habitat loss. Now, there's one species that's really special to us. It's called the blue-throated macaw, and they're one of the rarest out there. They're only found in the
I unfortunately had a phone call that I think it just totally messed it all up, so that's why it popped out a minute ago.
That's it. That is a scary low number, but it's not all bad news for them because people have started to notice that they need our help, and they started to take action. Now, we actually work with an organization. They're called the World Parrot Trust, and they are leaders in parrot conservation. Just last year, we traveled down to Bolivia, and we brought 14 blue-throated macaws with us.
I'm gonna scooch
They're
back a
going to
little
be part of a breeding program where their offspring will be released out into the wild to hopefully meet up with those wild populations so that we can continue to see skies filled with macaws for generations to come. Skies that look just like this. That's pretty incredible, right?
That's Italian.
Thank you all. That is definitely a site that is worth protecting out in wild places. And we have lots of birds joining us right now, including that blue-throated macaw. Right over here, I have Sammy Joe and Cletus. This is that rare species of macaw found out in wild places. Also, check out that big blue guy over there with Brad. That is Nimbus, and Nimbus is a hyacinth macaw. That's actually the largest flighted parrot in the world right there. Now, it does sound like these birds are about ready to head on out of here, so get those phones and cameras up, and we're going to watch as these birds take flight. All right, it looks like most of our birds are out of here, but we still have Sammy Joe, Cletus, and Nimbus here, so come on up and snap their photo. Ask us any
So
questions
cool.
you have them. But most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day here at Disney's Animal
All
Kingdom.
righty, everybody.
And we'll see you later.
Well, sorry about that sound issue a minute ago. I got a phone call, and sometimes YouTube just likes to crash out whenever I get a call or something. But with that, I do think we are heading out of the park. Unfortunately, I do have to go home to head to work. So I think this will be it for the day. Sorry it was a much shorter day than typical. We'll be back I guess it'll be Saturday. Saturday we might do Universal Studios. We might do Magic Kingdom. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, I just haven't decided. So we'll see where we're going. Or maybe I put up a poll or something. We'll probably do Universal. And then because we're doing Epcot on Sunday, like I said. So I don't know if it'll be a Sunday morning stream for Epcot, but we will do kind of afternoon, evening. Oh, you're heading to work? Well, have a good day at work. I hope you enjoy, drive safe. All right, well, have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you for joining, and we will see you all on Saturday morning.